Have you ever wondered how some people manage to build new sources of income within months, while others spend years stuck in a single opportunity? In today's landscape, artificial intelligence is not just a trend. It's a silent revolution that is transforming financial lives across the world. And the truth is, if you know how to leverage the right tools, you can start building a new path to financial freedom today. This video will reveal the best AI side hustles that can generate up to $100 a day, even for those starting from scratch. In recent years, major investors and successful entrepreneurs have been emphasizing a common point. The next big advantage belongs to those who master technology. And that's exactly what we'll talk about here. You'll have access to practical ideas, tested strategies, and a clear path to transform your knowledge into profitable assets, following a growth mindset that distinguishes financially free people from those who continue to struggle month after month. The secret isn't how much you work, it's how well you understand the game. Welcome to Army Capital. I'm Dominus. Here, you'll uncover the hidden strategies, the untold truths, and the mindset that leads to true financial independence. Behind this voice is a group of strategic minds, people who played the game, lost, won, and now share the real moves. Most people still see artificial intelligence as something distant, technical, or out of reach. Meanwhile, those who have already understood the power of these tools are quietly building new sources of income, expanding investments, and positioning themselves for a decade of prosperity. The real problem is that many people still believe it's necessary to be a programmer, a tech genius, or to have vast resources to get started. And this limiting mindset is costing them precious financial opportunities. In this video, you'll discover how to turn AI into a true ally, even with little technical knowledge or initial investment. We'll cover 6 practical strategies, ranging from creating automated content to building highly valued services in today's market. Each chapter has been carefully designed so you not only understand possibilities, but also have a clear vision of how these initiatives connect with the habits of wealthy individuals, how to build multiple streams of income, think like an investor, and act quickly in the face of emerging trends. In a world where attention is a new currency, those who master the art of communication position themselves ahead. But what if it were possible to enhance this skill with the help of artificial intelligence? Today, tools like ChatGPT and Copywriting allow anyone, even without a marketing background, to create high-conversion text for products, services, and local businesses. We are talking about transforming knowledge into money, a skill that has historically enriched many of the great entrepreneurs we know. Copywriting has always been one of the invisible pillars of silent fortunes. Major advertising campaigns, product launches, and even emails that generate millions of dollars all start with a structure of carefully chosen words. Now, with AI, creating impactful text has become more accessible and faster. But are you willing to master this new way of writing and selling instead of just consuming? Think about how many small businesses, freelancers, and new entrepreneurs emerge every day needing text for their websites, social media, ads, and products. The market is practically infinite. By offering AI-supported copywriting services, you not only generate income, but also develop a skill that can be applied to your own investment and financial growth projects. This is exactly what wealthy people do. They create skills that produce results across multiple fields. Another advantage of AI copywriting is scalability. You can serve more clients, create ready-made packages, build your own virtual agency, or even produce digital materials to sell on platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, or Amazon. And the best part, your operating cost is extremely low. Tools like ChatGPT cost just cents per use, and your main job will be to provide strategic direction for text creation. And here's the beauty of the model. You don't need to be an expert in every niche. You just need to ask smart questions to the AI, guide the writing, and review it with a critical eye. Over time, your own repertoire of persuasive language will grow, and with it, your market value. How many times have you wondered how you could create something that grows in both skill and return at the same time? Moreover, investing time in learning AI copywriting also develops your ability to think like a strategist. Every text created requires an understanding of human pains, desires, and motivations. And guess what? Successful investors and entrepreneurs have exactly this skill. They deeply understand human behavior to create products, campaigns, and investments that hit the mark. By mastering copywriting with artificial intelligence, you start operating under one of the most solid principles of wealthy financial thinking, the creation of real value for the market. And when you generate value, the inevitable consequence is the growth of your income. How about looking at copywriting today not just as a side hustle, but as a true investment in your intellectual and financial capital? Imagine being able to build a money-making machine that works for you while you sleep. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. Automated content creation with AI is becoming one of the smartest ways to build digital assets that generate recurring financial returns. Platforms like YouTube, Medium, and even social media networks like TikTok now allow even individual creators to reach large audiences and monetize in various ways. And AI can be your greatest ally in this process. Using artificial intelligence to generate video scripts, blog posts, SEO-optimized descriptions, and even narrations means you can create much more content in less time. And that completely changes the game. After all, what prevents most people from building digital assets is limited time and the difficulty of maintaining consistency. With AI, you turn hours of work into minutes, expanding your online presence without sacrificing productivity in other areas. It's exactly this kind of thinking, working smarter, not just harder, that separates wealth builders from workers trapped in the endless cycle of trading time for money. Have you ever stopped to reflect on how content creation can become a true production line of digital assets in your financial portfolio? By creating automated and relevant content, you build something much greater than just posts. You build authority, audience, and assets that can be monetized through ads, your own products, affiliate marketing, and partnerships. And the best part is that as your audience grows, the snowball effect starts to happen. Small daily gains accumulate, and suddenly, what seemed like a simple side hustle becomes a solid source of income. Another extremely important point: automated content creation allows you to test different niches and formats without needing large investments. If a project doesn't perform well, you can quickly adjust your focus or test new approaches. This flexibility is gold in the financial mindset of great investors. They know when to persist and when to pivot. And if you're thinking, but I'm not an expert in anything, here's the truth. AI can help you research, structure, and present information in a didactic way, even in areas where you're still learning. The mindset here is clear. Be a curator of value for your audience, connecting knowledge and needs. Over time, these small content creation projects can become passive income sources that fund new investments, trips, courses, and even time freedom. And it all starts with a decision to act now, even if doubts and imperfections still exist. After all, when was the last time something perfect fell from the sky without effort? By understanding the power of content creation with AI, you start to see that you're not just generating extra income, you're planting seeds to build true long-term value ecosystems. And building assets is, without a doubt, one of the most consistent practices among those who master personal finance and create lasting wealth. Have you ever thought that what you know or can quickly learn could become your greatest financial asset? In an economy where knowledge has become a valuable product, creating and selling courses and ebooks with the support of artificial intelligence is one of the most strategic ways to build wealth in the medium and long term. Wealthy people understand that well-positioned digital products are inexhaustible sources of passive income. And the good news is, it has never been easier to create these products than it is today. Tools like ChatGPT, Canva, Midjourney, and publishing platforms like Hotmart, Udemy, and Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing have opened up a new world for anyone who wants to turn ideas into sellable products. With the help of AI, you can structure high-quality content, create attractive graphic materials, and even craft descriptions and launch strategies in record time. Does that sound too bold? Then it's worth remembering that many successful info products started exactly like this, by solving simple problems efficiently. The secret to making money with this model is to deeply understand a pain point or desire of your target audience. You need to ask yourself, what real transformation can I provide? In personal finance, for example, small courses on budget organization, initial investments, or building a wealth mindset have extremely high value for those just starting out. And this doesn't require an advanced degree. It just requires focus, delivering value and effective communication. The right mindset here is to think long-term. A well-made course or ebook can continue to generate sales years after it's created. And if you master the game of recurrence, updating content, launching new versions, or creating product sequences, you'll be following exactly what wealthy people do, building income streams that renew and grow over time. Can you imagine how many small products you could have running simultaneously on digital platforms? Another powerful point, creating courses and ebooks strengthens your authority in a specific niche. And authority generates trust, which in turn generates more consistent sales, more lucrative partnerships, and even invitations to larger projects. It's no coincidence that so many successful investors and entrepreneurs are also authors or course producers. Building a personal brand, even if it's small at first, is a silent but extremely effective wealth-building strategy. Now, you might be thinking, but what if no one buys at first? That's a legitimate doubt and part of the game. Great achievers understand that success is built through testing, adjusting, and persistence. Every launch is an opportunity to learn about the market, fine-tune the message, and refine the offer. Are you willing to adopt this mindset of continuous growth? The beauty of this model is that it combines concentrated initial effort with indefinite potential returns. You plant today, nurture over the next few months, and harvest for years. And unlike many traditional investments that require large financial contributions, here your greatest investment is your time and your ability to solve real problems for other people. Isn't that exactly what great investors do? Identify needs and create profitable solutions? Therefore, view the sale of courses and ebooks with AI as more than just a side hustle. See it as a vehicle for building digital assets that can fund your dreams, accelerate your financial independence, and forever transform your relationship with money. Not everyone knows how to code, and the truth is, you don't even need to. In recent years, no-code and low-code development platforms like Bubble, Glide, and Adalo have paved the way for anyone with creativity and market vision to create complete apps, automations, and digital services. And now, with the integration of AI tools, these possibilities have become even greater and more accessible. Have you ever imagined creating a practical solution for an everyday problem and turning it into recurring income? Creating small applications or digital services that solve specific problems is a powerful strategy for anyone who wants to build wealth. Think of something simple: a task organizer for freelancers, a personal finance manager for small business owners, or a goal tracking tool for students. Solutions like these can be sold as products, rented as services, or monetized through subscriptions, just like major businesses do, but on a scale accessible for you to start right now. Artificial intelligence comes into play, helping on several fronts. It can generate ideas, suggest user flows, automate responses, and even optimize experiences within apps. In other words, AI becomes your invisible partner in creating these solutions. And this is an extremely valuable skill in a market that increasingly rewards those who deliver efficiency, innovation, and convenience. And if doubt arises, but is there really a market for this? The answer is a resounding yes. Small businesses, freelancers, content creators, educators, all are seeking ways to automate tasks and optimize operations without needing to invest thousands of dollars in traditional developers. Would you be willing to be the supplier for this new demand? Additionally, the cost to get started is incredibly low. Many no-code tools offer free or very affordable plans. What's truly required is your ability to understand what the market needs and build focused solutions. And this is exactly the kind of mindset that successful investors and entrepreneurs cultivate: the constant pursuit of creating value efficiently and strategically. Another invisible but extremely important benefit: by developing these solutions, you'll be training your entrepreneurial eye. Little by little, you'll start seeing opportunities where most only see problems or obstacles. Have you noticed how wealthy people seem to have this almost automatic ability to identify market gaps? It's not just about creating an extra income stream. It's about building practical skills that can be applied to develop new businesses, partnerships, and investment projects in the future. It's about planting seeds that, over time, can grow into financial forests. Therefore, by exploring the combined world of no-code and AI, you're not just creating apps or digital solutions. You are training your mindset to think like a true asset builder, someone who, instead of consuming, creates. And that, in the long-term financial game, makes all the difference. Sometimes, you don't need to create something from scratch to generate value. You just need to improve what already exists. And this is exactly where AI automation consulting shines. Small businesses, offices, online stores, freelancers, they're all looking for ways to work better, reduce errors, and save time. The problem is, many of them don't even know where to start. Those who can offer this kind of guidance, even on small projects, quickly become a rare and highly valued asset in the market. The role of automation consulting is simple but powerful. Identify repetitive tasks and present practical solutions using artificial intelligence. Imagine automating client scheduling, follow-up emails, inventory control, or lead management for a small business. Things that, while they may seem small, when combined, free up precious working hours and directly increase these businesses' revenue. Tools like Zapier make .com and smart CRMs make this automation accessible and practical. Combined with AI, they can be customized to fit virtually any workflow. Have you ever thought about how many hours of life are wasted on manual tasks that could be automated in just a few minutes? Moreover, offering automation consulting is also an opportunity to build long-lasting business relationships. A client who sees rapid improvements in productivity and efficiency is likely to seek out new projects, new automations, and new upgrades. And this loyalty is one of the silent secrets of creating predictable income, something wealthy people understand and prioritize in their businesses. Another powerful aspect is that the automation consulting model is extremely scalable. You can work on one-off projects, offer maintenance plans, or even set up monthly subscription packages. This way, you build not just active income, but also layers of recurring revenue, exactly like the great wealth builders do. And for those who think they need to be a technical expert to get started, here's a reminder. The true value lies in the ability to understand the client's problem and present practical and accessible solutions. AI does the heavy lifting. You deliver strategic insight. This is the mindset that builds wealth, being a problem solver, not just a task executor. This approach, in addition to generating consistent income, develops in you skills in negotiation, project management, and business communication, competencies that open doors to new markets, partnerships, and even to building your own business, if you wish. Have you ever imagined where you could be a year from now if you started today positioning yourself as someone who delivers concrete results through automation? Therefore, see automation consulting not just as an extra income stream, but as a platform to train your entrepreneurial vision, strengthen your social capital, and build intangible assets that will make all the difference in your financial journey. A strong brand can transform an ordinary product into something extraordinary. In today's landscape, where new businesses emerge every day, design and branding have never been more valued. And now, with the use of artificial intelligence tools like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Canva, anyone with vision and aesthetic sensibility can offer visual creation services with professional quality. Have you ever thought about how many successful brands started with a simple logo and a well-defined identity? Small businesses, startups, freelancers, and even content creators are willing to invest in branding, but often don't have the budget for large agencies. This is the perfect space for those who know how to combine creativity and AI, offering logos, color palettes, social media templates, and even complete visual identities at competitive prices, but with high perceived value. And let's be honest, isn't that exactly what good investors do? They see where the market is thirsty and deliver the water before everyone else. Creating brands with AI is not just about aesthetics. It's about telling stories. Every logo, every color combination, every image generates a feeling, an expectation in the audience. And this ability to build perception is extremely valued in today's market. So much so that companies pay fortunes for branding consultancy. Have you ever thought that mastering this art could open doors even for your own projects in the future? Another important point: quality branding drastically increases the chance of success for any business. A strong visual identity generates instant trust, communicates professionalism, and facilitates the building of a loyal audience. And trust, as we know, is one of the most valuable assets in the world of finance and investments. Artificial intelligence acts as an accelerator of this process, allowing for the rapid creation of multiple design options, infinite adjustments, and testing of variations without high costs. In other words, what once required weeks of work and high investments can now be delivered within hours with competitive quality. Isn't this kind of optimization exactly what great financial managers pursue every day? Additionally, offering design and branding services allows you to quickly build a strong portfolio. And a good portfolio paves the way for larger projects, strategic partnerships, and even expansion into new markets like website creation, advertising materials, or complete digital campaigns. Can you imagine being behind small businesses that, with your help, took off and transformed their realities? Finally, working in this market develops your ability to deeply understand consumer psychology, a skill that goes far beyond design and can be applied to any business or investment area you choose to explore in the future. Brand mentality is value mentality. Therefore, see design and branding with AI not just as another side hustle, but as a concrete opportunity to build a reputation, generate real value for the market, and train skills that are at the heart of creating sustainable wealth. In a world where technology advances at a rapid pace and opportunities arise and disappear just as quickly, the true difference between those who win and those who merely watch lies in the ability to act. Each side hustle we explored here is more than just a source of extra income. It's an invitation for you to take control of your financial future, training skills that great investors and entrepreneurs have mastered for decades. How many more opportunities are you willing to let slip by before deciding to build your own assets? Remember, the game of wealth isn't won through big bets alone, but through the consistent building of habits, skills, and smart decisions over time. And artificial intelligence today is not a luxury reserved for a few. It's a lever available to anyone willing to learn, test, and grow. Are you ready to turn knowledge into freedom and willpower into real wealth? Today, more than ever, the financial future belongs to those who refuse to be mere spectators. Every action you take now, every new project, every new skill, every new asset created, is a seed that can blossom into independence, security, and prosperity. The opportunities are out there, but it's up to you to choose. Wait for perfect conditions, or build your path with the tools you already have in your hands. If this video brought you value and sparked that flame of transformation, subscribe to the channel, like, and share this content with those who also need this vision. Here, we will continue revealing practical strategies, success habits, and financial mindset for those determined to build a legacy. Your next step begins now. Now, you know, not because someone gave it to you, but because you came looking for it. If you stay on this path, you'll stop chasing money and start making it chase you. This was another report from Army Capital. I'm Dominus, and I'm watching you.